Hey guys, so I figured I would do a quick video to kind of update you guys of what's happened in the last few days. Be forewarned, I do have my 2-year-old in the back seat, so she will probably be talking throughout this video. You'll hear her in the back. Hi, Smoosh, say hi. Say hi. There she is. Okay, so I actually got the call yesterday from the surgery scheduler, and she told me insurance approved me. So that was good because we were nervous about the note that the psychiatrist had put about me continuing my outpatient therapy because I don't do outpatient therapy. So she said she is absolutely shocked that they didn't question that at all. But hey, we'll take it. So I am 100% approved for surgery on November 6th at 2:30 p.m. So I am so excited. Today I just left my last appointment with my surgeon's office. I did my blood work and they did my physical and my health history and all that. So from here on out, I have one last appointment with my primary care doctor to get the letter clearance, and that's on the 29th, which today's the 23rd. So I just have to do that, and then a little over 2 weeks until surgery. So I'm pretty excited, pretty nervous. Yay! You see, she's excited too. So we're pretty excited that just to get it done with. I wasn't sure. She sounded pretty sure that that there would be a denial in there because based on that little piece of information. So thank God, for whatever reason, they did not deny it, because here we are, 2 weeks away from getting the VSG. I'm down 5 more pounds, and I wanted to lose a little bit more. My doctor doesn't have a requirement, but I had kind of set a goal for myself. So I started off at 301 and I am down to 290. So I wanted to get to 286. And I mentioned that to the nurse practitioner today. So she did go ahead and give me a list of, that's not it, a list of what I can do for the liquid diet. So I'm going to do a week of liquid diet, of a partial liquid diet, and then I have to do the day before only clear liquids. So I don't know, I'm just so excited. What are you doing back there? Are you blowing raspberries? Oh, you silly girl. She's blowing raspberries. So we're almost there. I mean, this is the end of it. I am pretty, like I said, I'm pretty excited. I am obviously a little bit nervous. Sorry, now we're in the sun, it's all dark. I am a little bit nervous for what's to come, obviously, but I think I'm more excited than anything. What are you doing, silly? I'm more excited than anything. I just want to get it done and over with. I want to join the losers bench, and I want to start losing weight and, just changing my lifestyle 100% all the way around. And I have already started to do that a lot. So I think that's going to help in the long run. I'm actually kind of excited to do the liquid diet because I know that's going to get me into that kind of mindset for after surgery. Obviously, I have to be on that liquid diet after surgery. There's not really any ifs, ands, or buts about that. So I definitely am pretty excited for that. Just to kind of get in the habit. I'm a creature of habit. I kind of tend to do the same things every day, and so I think that will be pretty good for me to do. And then the hardest thing is going to be just, I have 2 kids, a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old, and not being able to lift them is definitely going to be very hard. My doctor reiterated that to me today since I had my little one with me. I usually don't bring her, but so we'll see. I mean, hopefully it goes good. My husband we can't really afford for him to take any time off of work, so it's kind of just the way it's gonna be. And just getting nervous, counting down it's so awesome to know I have a date and I got approved, because I did have a date. I've had my date for about a week now, but you know, she wasn't very confident that it would be approved. So thank God, because my surgeon's leaving the office in January, so we were trying to get this done before he left. So you know, we're just lucky, and got really lucky finally. So that's kind of all that's been going on here. Just finishing up these last little things. I just did my blood work, did my last appointment. I got to meet my primary care. They said maybe my primary care might do an EKG. We'll see. She said probably not, because I don't need to see a cardiologist. She said that'll kind of be up to the primary care if they want to do that. So that's kind of it. We're just working our way down, just trying to do everything I can to stay healthy, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I didn't feel like this journey was ever gonna end, but there's light at the end of the tunnel, so I can't be more thankful for that, and for the opportunity to be able to do this. I figured I'll probably let's see. So not next week, the week after is when I have to start my next Wednesday I need to start I don't know. I think next Wednesday I gotta start the liquid diet. So I will probably do a video to kind of show you guys what I'm getting to for that 1 week pre-op diet I have to do. So I'll probably just show you guys that. And then I do plan to kind of do a video before, while I'm in the hospital, and then when I get out of surgery. It sucks. Again, my husband can't really take the time off of work, and thank God my mother-in-law is going to watch the kids the morning of my surgery, but I'm going to be in the hospital alone pretty much the entire time. So that's going to be a bummer. I'm not used to that ever. I've had 2 C-sections, and my husband was there for both of them, so it's kind of a big bummer that I'm going to have to kind of be in the hospital alone, but it's kind of whatever. I think it'll be worth it. It might be nice to have like a little bit of a break. We'll see. I'll probably be really lonely though. So I plan to do a video before they bring me back and kind of let you guys know what the process was like for me. What are you doing, Elena? Oh, I love you. Oh, okay. So I'll kind of let you guys know like what the process was like for me and what I had to do. My surgery is at 2:30 p.m. and I have to be there at 12:30. So I have to get there 2 hours before. And I'm super nervous. I hate hospitals, and I hate IVs so much. Like, I hate it because they're like it's fine, and for me it's like no, I want to throw up, and it makes me so lightheaded, and then they're like wanting me to move it around and walk around, and oh God, I'm like, no, I don't, like I won't move whatever hand the IV is in, that hand does not move the entire time I'm in the hospital. And that's how it was when I had both my kids. Luckily, they remove them pretty quick after you have children. I don't know how long this one's gonna be in for, but I'm not looking forward to it. It's like a really big thing for me. I don't know, blood work doesn't bother me as much, but the IV really freaks me out. I can't stand it. So this should be pretty interesting. And I've never been completely put under for a surgery. For my C-sections, I have the spinal tap, so I'm curious to see how that goes as well. And I don't know. I think that's really all I'm nervous for. I do know that they trach you, so I've never had that, or intubate you, I've never had that done either. I've heard your throat kind of hurts after that, so we'll see how that goes. That's kind of really all I'm nervous for. I know it's kind of weird, like it's just like random things to be really nervous about, but that's kind of what's scary in my mind. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that's all I'm scared for. I'm not nervous about the recovery. Like I said, I've had 2 C-sections. I know it's totally different pain. I know I don't know. I've seen people say that their C-sections were worse, or other people have said that their sleeve was worse than their C-section. So I don't know. We'll see. That's pretty much all I can say. I do know. Thankfully, I do know all about the gas, and that pain is no joke. After my last daughter, actually, I had the gas pains really bad. I didn't really get them with the first one, but after her, for sure. And they, I remember they woke me up for pain management to like check my blood pressure and everything in the middle of the night. And I remember I told them, I was like, my shoulder hurts so bad, like I don't know what I did to it. And they told me it was gas, and I remember thinking, there is no way that this pain is gas. Like I feel like I sprained or broke my shoulder. Like it hurt really bad. So I know to be kind of prepared for that, and to get up and move around. So I don't know. I've just spent this entire 6 months just reading and watching and just doing everything I can to find out as much information as I possibly can, about this procedure and life after this procedure and everything. And I think the only other thing post-op that I'm super nervous about, is the depression and things that come along with that, because I do already struggle with depression a lot. I am currently medicated, so I'm hoping maybe that'll help as well. They said I can continue the medication afterwards, so I'm hoping that there'll be no hiccups there. And then I guess like the only other thing is, I've heard if you lose a lot of weight, sometimes your IUDs won't be as effective. So I am kind of nervous to accidentally get pregnant or something, because we do not have another baby planned anytime soon. Like I said, we have a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. They were 13 months apart. Our next plan is to just not have any more children for a little while. We just kind of want to keep it low key. I want to work on healing, and my surgeon recommends 18 months before getting pregnant at all. So definitely not in that time. And I want to work on getting myself healthy, fully. Like I want to work my way up to being able to go to the gym every day and work out and maybe go for runs. And I've always wanted to like do kickboxing. I used to be into it when I was obviously a lot smaller. So I'm hoping once I get back down, I'll start doing kickboxing again. Just work on myself. Like I said, I have both my kids very close together. I was a young mom with my first. I was 20 when I had her, or 21 when I had her. And so it's kind of been all about the kids for the last 3 years. So I think it's time that I learn how to balance that out better, to give them, their time and their stuff as well. But I need to work on me. I mean, I need to be better for myself and for them, and just life. I mean, right now it's just miserable. I don't ever want to leave the house. I don't want to see my old friends or anything, because I know that like they're probably thinking, oh my God, she's gained a lot of weight. Like I've pretty much doubled. I've doubled in size, because all throughout high school, right now I'm 24, all throughout high school and everything like that, I was only, I was in the 160s, 150s, and now I'm 300. Well, I've lost weight, but I'm almost 300, so I've pretty much doubled in weight since I left high school. So, I mean, I avoid people. I don't like to go out in public. I'm always thinking that I'm getting judged. So now I just want my life back. I want to be able to do things and bring my kids to do things and not feel all weirded out, like I just want to leave. My anxiety's bad. So it'll be nice to kind of get back to just being a normal family, living a normal life. Obviously I know I'll still have all the other life issues, but it'll be nice to kind of mark at least one thing off the list that I do have control over, because you know, I don't want to stay like this forever and get sick or, you know, develop diabetes or anything like that. I want to be healthy for my kids, and I want to set good examples for them as well. You know, I'm very picky about what I feed them. They eat very well, because I don't want them to have this issue. Like, I grew up eating junk, and for a long time I didn't really think about how bad it was for me. So this has been an eye-opener for me, but I mean, I don't want my kids to have that same problem. I want them to know that, like, they're eating good and they're healthy, and to know the difference between what's good and what's bad. And so I'm hoping that this experience will give that to them. I am gonna go ahead and let you guys go because we are pulling into the house. So I will, like I said, I will go ahead and update you guys when I go shopping for the pre-op diet. But have a good day, guys.